Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. This is your Win Over Your Head crew. I'm your host, leskuzzy, and this is Nick. And we are back with, I think, season 2, episode 27, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, so, to anybody wondering why, if this episode comes out late, I want to tell you I have an excuse on why this episode is going to come out late. We normally record on Mondays, if I'm not mistaken.
Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, but mainly Mondays. We could not record on Monday. That's my fault. And I didn't even reach out. I didn't have a voice all weekend.
Shit.
Reason why I didn't have a voice, I went to a boxing match. If
Okay, I seen that.
Yeah, I went to a boxing match. Jerome Boots Ennis versus Roman Villa. Lost my voice at that particular boxing match. So all Sunday and Monday, my voice was not a topic. It's getting better. Today, it literally got better. So that's why we kind of talked about doing the podcast today. But yeah, so if y'all want to know, that's why the episode might come out late, even on my YouTube channel, my own YouTube channel. That's why I haven't posted them that much. So yeah, how you doing, my brother?
I'm chilling. Life was good. I'm vibing. Yeah, I'm just ready to
Yeah,
get to these topics.
yeah. Before we get to Battlerap, since we kind of talked about it, the boxing leagues, man, feel it looks like we got a champion, man. I was at that fight. It was fun. Saw some
You on by
couple.
yourself?
No, I went with me. It was I went with my mom and a family friend.
Tough.
We bought the floor seats. That's a damn mistake. Never buy floor seats if you're not gonna be near the screen, like near like the first rows or stuff. Don't buy floor seats if you're not gonna be near the ring. Uh,
I seen Gilly Wallow. A couple other people was actually
yeah,
there.
it was Gilly and Wallow. As they
Hip Hopper's
came,
Brew was out there.
yeah, they came out late, but because they were at the back, I saw Steve Jett. The only person celebrity I saw with my own eyes and went past me. I think there are a couple of celebrities I saw, but the main one that everyone's gonna know is Steven Jackson. He works for Showtime, so I saw him like when we were walking into the venue. I saw him walk past and like in the background he was talking to some people for Showtime. Then when we got to the actual venue, I saw him again. Right, the other person I saw, he's like a heavyweight, a boxer heavyweight, Jaron Anderson. He was in the same section. He sat in the same section as us, but he was in like the first row. And he brought like a couple two fighters or two. He worked with two fighters. But Gilly, I didn't see Gilly until like late. It was first of all I didn't even see Gilly until I went on Instagram. That and I was like, damn, Gilly was at the fight. I figured he was gonna be at the fight, but I didn't see him. He was like in the section where promoters are. He had the promoters pass, so he was backstage, and he was sitting like on the VIP sections and stuff. But the fight was cool. It was just a beatdown, but it was fun,
It looked like a beatdown. He
bro.
was catching that nigga.
Bro, he
They
didn't.
stopped it or he got knocked out?
He got
Oh,
knocked out, but
okay.
it like
He
if
was
you
getting his ass whooped. I was like, all right, I ain't
but it
messing.
was to the point even the ref told him right before the knockout, like right before the round of the knockout, the ref told his coaches, he's like, tell him he gotta show me something or I'm stopping the fight. So the ref already had warned, like, if he keep on going this way of not showing me that he's able to defend himself or can show us that he's able to fight, I'm gonna stop the fight. So, but hey,
He was getting fucked up. He was in there for a long time. And
I go
like,
lie,
what was it, 10, 11 rounds?
He
10
was
rounds, and
he
he
was
looked like he was just beat the shit. I was like, all right, well, they need
one
to.
thing I'll give him. That man with health power, he has a chin. That man got hit with haymakers. Like like haymakers, you can see that man got hit. He
Hmm.
got hit with haymakers, and that man didn't go down. There's like some point where you felt like he was going down, and he still hold his balance. But when the knockout happened, yeah, everyone in the building, it was not like, oh shit, it actually happened. We kind of expected that to happen. When the knockout happened, we kind of expected the knockout was coming.
Yeah.
Like it was literally like a beatdown. At one point, I thought he lost his nose. I don't know why I thought that.
So he lost his nose. Yo.
Like
What?
because there's one point when he got hit with the uppercut, and it looked like his nose left his face. Like a piece of his nose left his face.
No, that
That's
was just
how.
the mouthpiece. That was the
No, it was.
mouthpiece flying.
No, it wasn't even the mouthpiece. Because when the mouthpiece happened, like when he lost his mouthpiece, you kind of saw the mouthpiece leave. But when that upper, there's one, I think it was in the 7th or 8th round, I want to say 7th or 6th round, when his nose started getting bloody a little bit more. Like he got hit like 2 uppercuts, and literally from the nose part of it, I didn't even call it. I was like, yo, he broke his nose. I was like, his nose is broken.
Mm,
I was like, his nose is definitely broken because
for sure.
you could see that it was not like normal. Uh, Couple fights. I watched every fight that was on there. That way, even the fight that didn't go on TV, the fight that was on YouTube, and one fight that was none of y'all gonna people. If you're watching this, you're not gonna see it, but you people with the event we saw it. Boots Ennis's personal chef, his actual chef fought the first. That was the first boxing match of the night. He knocked out his
Interesting.
he knocked out his opponent. Uh, there was like a fighter that really didn't look like a fighter who got beat up all 2 rounds. It was like from the first round, like literally when you saw like the ring bell, I was like, damn, this nigga is getting beat up. It was I didn't even feel like recording the fight. I think I recorded it, but the whole point of me recording was like, yeah, y'all gotta stop the fight, and that was the first round. It was not even round 2 or 3. It was like the first few minutes in the round. I was like, y'all gotta ref stop the fight. This is not fair. This man is
Mm.
getting beat up bad. But Jerron put on a show. The whole Philly was there. He came out with the Undertaker theme song, and he played the Undertaker theme song. Oh yeah, I have something to say before we even get into Battlerap. Boxers. I think at this point, if you're gonna go into a boxing match, please don't play gospel music before you go on that ring. Please don't come out to gospel music, because so far a person who has came out to gospel music had lost every round, lost their fights. Ryan Garcia did it with Tank. He lost that fight and knockout. The Villa did it with Jerome Boots Ennis. He got knocked out. So I think at this point, we all love gospel music, but gospel music is not for war. When you get in that ring, it's a war. You gotta have
You're gonna
some.
need God after you get knocked out. You better stop playing.
Yeah, you. But don't play gospel music going into it. Guy, guy can be with you, but don't play gospel music going into it, bro. Like we know we want to get our spirits right, but bro, you gotta get your energy right. Get in there ready to fight, go to war. Play some war music. Play something. Drill music especially. Play something crazy.
Hmm.
My man Jerome Boots and his, y'all don't know this. I think I've said it that he goes to the same church as me. That nigga goes to church. But that nigga didn't come to gospel music in there. He came out into the Undertaker theme song and King Von, Prince Dre, and Lil Durk's song Back Again. And he had Prince Dre bring him out. That nigga he was really on demon time. He was ready for war. That nigga was ready to take somebody. And the crazy part, he predicted that what he was gonna do too. He said he wanted the corner to stop it. He didn't even want the knockout. He said, "I want the corner to stop the fight because it's gonna be an onslaught." And that was an onslaught, boy. He got it. That man even hurt his hand and still knocked out somebody. That's how impressive that nigga was. That's crazy. But now let's get into Battlerap. How we gonna start? We gonna start with the big matchups, or we gonna start with something? I feel like I'm not invested in this match, even though me and you have said this man really doesn't care about Battlerap, but he's one battle rapper that we have talked about in the few months, like couple weeks. A new guy, Ace Amin, looks like Ace Amin and Ramnidi are promoting a Summer Madness fight. So,
Hey, Summer Madness, I'm gonna say it now. I think the card gonna be pretty whack.
but what? Listen,
I'm up to be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope they put something up there that make me say, you know what, I'm gonna pay 25 or 50, whatever they're
I'll
uh,
go lie.
paying
One
for
thing I want,
caffeine.
but
Nah,
I'll go lie. When Ramir first called out Ace Amin and said he wants to battle Ace Amin on Summer Madness, I was like, bro, you just want an easy fight. Then he kind of explained why he wants Ace Amin on Summer Madness. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. That makes sense. And Ace Amin, the funny part, this one thing I love about Ace. Ace Amin doesn't do unrealistic. He really doesn't care. We have said this. Ace Amin doesn't care about battle rap like that. We kind of explained this on the podcast. But one thing Ace Amin is, he's better than these new guys. Like when we say new guys, we talking like the caffeine, the app generation. Him, he's way better than most of these guys because he knows his worth. He knows, he kind of knows his ranking, and he literally said, "Bro, this doesn't make sense." He's like, "Bro, but one thing he did, bro, and I feel like it's gonna force Yara to do like to make the you know the battle is he promoted it." And the funny part, how he promoted it. I want to show you the video. Hold on. Hold on. I need to show you the video of this promotion. Hold on. Let me put it up, bro. Ace is my favorite. Like, not battle rapper, but person. Like,
it's going to be entertaining. Probably. I'm not a Rum Nitty fan. I'm definitely not an Ace Amin fan. So I don't.
no, but I'm talking about. I'm not talking
But it's
about
probably gonna
like.
be entertaining.
I'm not really talking about it like thing. I'm saying the one thing I like about like why one thing about I like about Ace is he knows how to market himself. Even though he knows the battle doesn't make sense, he kind of knows that, right? Hold on.
Why he got pics of everyone? Can't suck. Suck way, bro. He can't battle Loso. That's his homie. at this point.
Yo, yo, Ace, bro. How did he do that, bro? That nigga marketing is genius. He even called himself, and himself told him he doesn't deserve the battle, and he still promoted the battle.
That's a good promotion. It's good. It's good.
He said, bro, he himself said, even though if he comes out with one round, he's still gonna tell you. How the fuck, bro? I don't know what Ace. He's a fool. That's one thing. He makes me want to say, yo, Smack, book this match. I don't care if Ace doesn't deserve it. It's funny because this nigga made effort. He called Twerk hung up on him. Loso said, is he gonna be in the building? He's like, how you feel like if I battle Romney, it's easy gonna be like a 2-1 debatable. He's like, is he gonna be in the building or he's just not gonna show up? If he's not showing up, yeah, he's gonna be 2-1 debatable. But is he in the building? Yeah, that's not happening. Uh, Jay Black said you don't deserve the battle. Holmes said the same thing. Cuban said the same thing. You don't deserve the battle. Smack didn't even. Smack changed the number on him. Who else did he call? Like he called Romney. Romney said, "You want the homie answer? You want the keep it, keep it on 100?" And he said, "I'll kick your ass, bro." I don't know who else that he has to call too. Like all his friends said he's gonna lose the battle or he doesn't deserve the battle. Bro, I don't get it, bro.
Yeah, that's good marketing, but I mean, I don't want to see that,
I,
especially on Summer Madness. I don't want to see that.
I mean, I just want to see it because of the promotion. I don't care about the battle. God
Yeah,
goes.
that's good promotion though. You got me. You got me. Might be entertaining.
Just because of the marketing, that's the reason why I didn't see it. Yeah, now I want to see it. I didn't care about it at first, but now I want to see it. Uh, to be honest, Ace, I'll say this: you're good, but I feel like this battle needs a small room, not a big room. If y'all were doing this, I wish it was in a small room.
Yeah, battle him on Born Legacy or Band.
Nah, I want to say it's at volume because
Or that card.
yeah, but Summer Madness, to be honest, if yeah, Smack does this where he gives rewards to people who have been doing good the whole year. Ace has been doing good the whole year, and even last year, so he might be the one person who get that reward to get on Summer Madness. And he didn't start the conversation. Romney did, and so hey, if Ramnit is asking for it, hey, let it go. He didn't. That's one thing I noticed. That's
I think Nitty is just bored and tired of chasing the same niggas. Conceited ain't never gonna come battle, bro.
I don't think that shit. That
I
nigga,
don't think Hitman is ever gonna come battle you.
he may never say he was gonna better than me. He may not. The only person he may say he will be better was Gitchy. I don't think.
Yeah, he ain't say nothing about Nitty. Nitty has to battle those type of people, but yet none of them are coming outside. So he already battled Clips, I think, and
Yeah, better clip.
Ichi, Mad Times, Rock, Mad Times, Twerk. It's like, bro, he's battled everybody that like matters. So some of y'all have to
There's one
really come
thing I want to
outside.
say. This is not. This is this is like. I want to say I want to throw shade at the new people, but it's not shade. But this is the difference. I want to say there's a difference between people liking you as a talent and but respecting you as a person. Like how you hold you. Like there's a difference. Because I remember like a year ago when Midnight Menace happened, right?
Hmm.
And we were like they were talking like when they were thinking Midnight Menace is gonna stay for the long run. And Seth was like, "Oh, I'll come out in the fourth quarter, but I'm only gonna bet Ace." And Ace was like, "I don't want to bet you. It doesn't make sense." Then Ace was like, "Okay, you know what? If I'm gonna do it, let's put 100,000 on the line. Like I'll put my 100,000 K on the line to make it make sense, right?" I want to say this for the new guys: don't chase. Like if the top tier respect you, they're gonna call you out by themselves. Don't be chasing niggas just to chase niggas and they're still telling you you're not shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, for example, like this is a perfect example. Ace.
But Nitty can call him out though. That's the thing though. Nitty can sit there and call him out. Geechee can do the same
Yeah, but
because
I'm
it's like they built the status. They are battle rap
yeah.
fans.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking to the new guys, not like
Oh yeah,
Geechee.
yeah, yeah.
To
If
the
you're
new
Chief Pro,
guys,
you better relax.
yeah, like to the new guys, don't do that. Yeah, I think the only person Ace actually has ever called out was John John, and that had a backstory. They had like real beef, but mainly Ace doesn't call out people. He just say fuck the vets. That's it. He that when he first came out, all he did was say fuck the vets. But since then, he has bettered his peers or people that they would, that he didn't care about battling.
Hmm.
After that, he's been called out. Like Romney called him out on Twitter. Romney literally out of the blue, Romney said, "Oh, I'll bet an Ace on Summer Madness because I like the style clash." And Ace was like,
And
"Okay."
there's also nobody else to battle, but that's not important.
I was like, "Okay." Susef when Mina Menace was happening, literally called out. There were other top tier. He's like, "Oh, I want a better Ace because I know that nigga. That nigga he got the money to put it up. He puts the money where his mouth is." And Ace was like, "Oh shit, since we talking money, let's do it." He's like, "It doesn't make sense resume wise. Me bettering you. I don't have the resume to better you, but since you want to let's put out 100K." That nigga was willing to put 100K just to better Seth. That's how crazy that nigga has money. Like 100K just to put it up on the floor just to better Seth. But yeah, one thing I want to say this. Now we get into other news. We transitioning. The smoothness. Now Bags and Bodies season 2. We talked about the bullshit, but now let's talk about the positive. Last week it was all the bullshit, right? I want to give Bags and Bodies season 2 a round of applause. You know why I want to give them a round of applause?
More.
They're marketing this better than the market season 1. The promotion is better, right?
Well, we know it's happening. That's one.
Yeah, we know it's
Season one wasn't really.
like
It was they were trying to be more professional. I guess this one is slightly unprofessional, but
it's slightly unprofessional, but more so more. in tune with their fans because we now know they're in the last stages of filming season 2. They're in I think the final 4 of season 2. If not, the last 2 people in the house are left. And I have a feeling Bear News is one of the last few people there in the house left be rapping.
Do you feel like they learned from their mistakes of season 1?
Maybe not. It depends.
Like you think this season is legit going to be an upgrade, kind of like some of our favorite shows went from season 1 being alright, this is interesting, to like season 2 like nah, this is really fire.
Yes, I'll say yes. But it depends though. But yeah. But the other thing I want to say is season 1 was good, right? Even though we don't know who won. I think a few people know who won exactly season 1, but I don't.
I think that will change too. How do y'all end the season and we don't even know?
First of all, they didn't even end the season. They restarted the whole season, and we still don't know who won.
They got rid of that shit.
Yeah. But now, I think they're gonna do better. They learn from their mistakes. I don't even think Avocado is recording this, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, probably not.
Another thing I want to now let's talk about so we got an announcement that happened right after we finished our episode last week. Easy and Disaster battling. So Disaster's opponent for his battle on the 15th anniversary for thing was announced, and it is Easy.
I'm gonna get off this game.
Right? So Easy is the one battling Disaster. It was supposed at first it was a 1-rounder. People wait.
I think now it's a 3-rounder, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it's a 3-rounder, but it's not a 3-minute 3-round battle. It's a 90-second 3-round battle. So 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's what URL did, and then we got chess rounds. URL, all that shit was 90 seconds, by the way. And URL used to be hour-long battles.
Because of chess. Chess doesn't know the time limit.
Well, it wasn't just chess. Chess started it, I think. Somebody else was probably first, but chess started it.
It was chess.
Clips went long, too. Clips, that 1-rounder versus, what's his name? X Factor. He went like 3 minutes.
By technically speaking, let's be honest, against X Factor, I think the crowd was having something to do with that.
No, he legit. Well, yeah, the crowd had a lot to do with that. His round was probably actually like 7 to 10 minutes. The rest of that is reaction. But that round by itself is 23 minutes long or some shit like that. Crazy. He got busy.
The other thing I want to say is, so it's going to be a 90-second 3-round battle, tournament type of rounds. So we got that. I think he's also supposed to be battling on the next, not the next Chrome card, but in the few Chrome card. Then the following Chrome card, another big Chrome card supposed to happen this year. I thought it was going to be August, but it's not in August. Somewhere down the line. Now let's talk about the announcement that came out yesterday. It looks like Battlerap is we getting the attraction now in Battlerap. Battlerap looks like it's getting up there now. So we got the battle that people have been wanting for the last 2 years on RBE. The two kings of RBE.
I like this battle.
Him Holla versus Earwill.
I like this battle.
Crazy enough. Y'all want to know what's crazy? I don't think Heyman has battled twice in 1 year. In a while. And y'all got...
The year he battled Bill Collector, I think he did. He
Oh,
did
yeah.
the 2-on-2 and Bill Collector, I think.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like...
He had a couple times. It's not. I know what you're saying. It's
Yeah.
not recent.
Yeah, not recently, but he has done it before. So we got him versus Earwill. So this is the battle that people have been wanting for years. Earwill called out Heyman. I think when his run on RBE when it became crazy. And last year it became great when he beat almost everybody on RBE, and the only person he hasn't faced was Heyman. Heyman said, "Oh, I'll battle him." So Heyman has said his hit list. He kind of said his hit list earlier this year, and it looks like he's gonna keep true to that hit list. We don't know how he's gonna get Gaethje on the battle, but we got Earwill. So we got Earwill in September 2nd. I don't know where. I think Atlanta. If I'm not mistaken, that's where RBE is now stationed. Now I want to say this: why did Battlerap leave New York? This is one thing I want to know. I want to know this: why did all the big RBE was based in New York? Why did they leave New York? Why did Euro leave New York? I want to know. We gotta get deeper into the nitty gritty of why Battlerap left New York.
All right, hold on, because I just got bodied. Hold on, repeat that last part. I didn't hear that.
I want to know the nitty gritty of why Battlerap left New York. Like the big two companies that were based in New York all left, and they look like they're based in Atlanta now. URL,
RBE and Bullpen.
Bullpen.
It's because
Take like Bullpen was in Atlanta, mainly in Atlanta, but yeah. But I want
it's
to.
because they're reaching out to get those DMV guys, those South guys, those St. Louis guys. It's a rebrand. So everybody that they had for the last 10 to 15, 20 years or so are all either older or big dogs, and they're all New York rappers. Well, not all, but the majority is New York rappers.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta rebrand in some way. Let's go over here because now Battlerap has influenced the whole world. Hey, let's go to California. We got Gaethje. Hey, let's go to Arizona. Somehow we get Nitty. Let's go to Texas. We find a new nigga. Like they gotta go find somebody else. So I think they're making actually a lot more money, and the venues are
cheaper,
less price. They're cheaper because I don't know. They did Houston a couple times, and I think they just kept doing Houston because it was bringing in all those people, and it was better. It was.
And I want to say, I kind of understand why they did Houston because one, it was bigger. Two, they had they have I think a deal with Scotty's battle league down there, Houston Barcode or something. So whenever they did Norm in Houston, they also kind of financed home also down there, like the event before Norm, like where people wear headsets and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. The other thing I want to say, so we got that, but this is the battle I think you didn't even see. Did you see this battle I'm about to announce?
Probably not. I haven't seen anything for.
Gaethje got it versus Kofi Brown, the Riot. It's happening.
I seen that on Butterfly channel. I thought that was Cap. I thought that was Cap or Twitter beat. That's interesting.
But I forgot when it's happening, but I know it's happening. They were talking crazy on Twitter recently. So the battle is happening. We about to find out. We about to
I think
find out why Kofi Snow was never EFB and why she left Geechee's side and became her own, you know, show. Uh,
depending on how great that they write their angles,
yeah.
I think Geechee actually kind of loses this one anyway because she'll probably say something or bring up something that might not even be true, and that shit gonna get a crazy reaction. Even though she in his house, um, interesting. This is more of a gossip type battle, so interesting. I don't care. I hope both of them the best. But it coming to the riot might mean that it's actually not going to be as bad as we think.
Mhm.
They just want to come in here and get the money, and it's going to be a pretty successful battle. Um, but you skip some, you skip some. So we skipped like two topics real quick. Hold on.
All
So I
right.
want to go back to the easy thing, um,
All
which
right.
ain't really much of a topic. I just wanted to say that the you got to give him his credit. My man went from being blacklisted, battle rap community hating him, to still battling Disaster and Hitman for the most money he's ever battled. This nigga can't lose. I'm not betting against this nigga at this point. He's really not losing.
All right. Before you finish that, so it's happening in Atlanta on September the 9th.
Okay. For the riot?
Yes.
Interesting.
So September the 9th is gonna be on 9/11. Well, 1999, but the weekend, the week of September the 9th. September the 9th is gonna be the battle. So that's that. The other thing, I have a feeling. I don't, so the good, the bad, the family. That's what the card is supposed to be called, if I'm not mistaken, because that's how they're making it. The good, the bad, the family. Uh,
I like that. That's cool. That's cool.
mm,
The other topic that you breezed past real quick was I think it's Hip Hop is Real put out a poll
mm-hmm,
on YouTube, and it said which league was the best
mm-hmm.
this year, having the best year, and RBE was 75%, URL was 12, Chrome was 10, and then I think Bullpen was 10, and Chrome was like 9. One of those.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, they really in the lead that long. And it's crazy because they only had like 2 or 3 events. Like, what has happened? URL
I
fell so low for real.
I
Like,
really
what's
don't.
going
I don't know how I can say that because I feel like Chrome had the best. Without the bullshit aside, but Chrome had the best year so far.
Chrome?
Yes.
Uh, mm,
We ain't gonna. We say
yeah,
with without
probably
the
because they got the biggest battle.
yeah without the like without the we moving the bullshit aside. Chrome has the best year. Uh, URL. You see, this is where I would say this. Most of the people on YouTube, I want to say, I'm not saying URL is having a great year. They're not having a great year, right? But I'm saying this objectively. Most of the people on YouTube kind of watch RBE more than URL because they don't have the ad.
Hmm.
So, and RBE release battles here and there, and more. But from what I've seen so far from the events this year, they're having a good year, but not a productive year. But if they do this battle with ill will and have, they might take that spot of be having the best year, right? But why give it to Chrome? Because that card with him and they're the best. They're so far they have the best card of the year. The anniversary card was the best card. If I would say, why? Every battle was entertaining, even though some of the battle, the A Ward versus A Ward versus what did I say? A Ward versus Vixen was entertaining. Pestavia beating Official was crazy. C3 beating Caution for the tournament was even crazier.
That was great. Prestavia had one of the best performances versus
Official.
official and was it Yoshi?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
so
Chrome. Yeah. You actually might be right. You might be
then
right. People were just hyping
RBE.
RBE because they're part of basically right competitors with URL.
Yeah.
But I still think they're up there. They're
Yeah,
definitely up there.
I'm not saying this,
But
but me personally, this is
but that's a good point.
where I'm saying, because I watch every league. I think me and you kind of watch every league. We don't have a
They got a good battle or somebody I want to
yeah,
see. I'm there.
yes. RBE has top. This I think we have said this last year, that one thing with RBE is they do not market their own talent.
Hmm.
They do not know how to market their own talent. That's one thing they have struggled with for years, because they have talent, but the problem is they don't know how to market it. Because
Well, they've tried the Crucible.
bro, that's not
I
they,
know that shit is ass, right? I know.
that.
I
I'm
say
not,
it all the time.
bro. Not the cruise. They tried their own version of the Crucible, the Ask one and stuff. RBE. One problem with RBE. This is one. I've noticed this. Maybe it's me, or maybe I'm that person who's kind of petty. Like everyone who comes to RBE to do like their own version of the Crucibles, is that they failed on your realm on the Crucible, so they come to RBE.
Oh, you were saying RB. My bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I'm
I can
saying
see that.
because the only talents that RBE knows how to market is people who already have a name. Like BK. BK made his name on King of the Dada URL, came to RBE. Rosenberg Roll already had a name. Heyman already had a name. Earway already had a name. Right? Who else is on RBE that we kind of know? Hollow, who battles everywhere, already had a name.
Yeah,
Math Alpha already had a name.
they were the league that used URL seconds,
Yeah. So,
but
but
I don't think it's as clear as they really just use URL
no,
seconds. Like no, I think it's more.
this is where
Um,
I'm getting it though. But they do have talent that they have got from that didn't even go to Europe, but that they got themselves, that they scouted, right? The problem is they don't know how to market it. What I'm saying, they have Coach Calayan. Coach Calayan, they have Caution, the K, the one who was in the finals with C3. They kind of messed it up, her brain, when she battled Cuban. Like, they didn't know how to market her, because I feel like if they marketed it great, she would have been like one of the top, right? But the problem is, the marketed to the point where she went to Chrome, they kind of tore down her whole her whole momentum when she battled. They put her in the battle with QB right before she had to battle C3. If I felt like they should have not did that, let her battle C3. What if she won the battle? Give her QB after that. She's now, her momentum is crazy, because now we watch, as casuals, we have seen her on Chrome because we watch the Chrome event. We don't watch most the like other RBE's lower battles. We only watch the top battles, right? But most people watch the Chrome event. And when you saw that Chrome event, they're not now. When she got beat bad by C3, and C3 used the angle of saying that your league didn't know how to market you, they messed you up and let you battle 2 weeks before you had to battle me. Right? Terrible advice. That's the way the angle came. They have talent. They have pain. They have other talent that they can market. It's just they don't know how to market it. And I feel like if they, this is where I feel like now, ARP is trying to get, like, that's why he's associating himself with John, with other leagues who know how to market their own talent. Like, let's be honest. When Loso came to Euro didn't make Loso who he is. Loso has already had a name for being marketed by John. Ben News had a name from being marketed by John. Clone, he has a name because John knows how to market him as his own talent for bullpen. Chef Trez.
Loso still ain't get those big battles from URL, so
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts.
It was not URL who marketed Loso. John made Loso a name, and Loso's like, okay, now let's come to URL. And URL.
Then he gets the Summer Madness spot.
Yeah. And gets the known spot because he was already a name from. That was not URL. That's why I feel like RBE gotta find a way to get somewhere to where they have their own talent and headline, their own cards, where they don't need the earwheels of the world, they don't need the BKs of the world, right? Even though BK them they're signed to RBE, but I feel like if RBE gets to the point of like, okay, we developed this person, we found them raw, we developed them, and they can carry us. Then I'm like, okay, RBE's got it. But if we're gonna say step wise, me saying RBE, so right now if we're gonna say ranking the years, right? I'm gonna rank the years. Chrome is like, I wanna say Chrome is number one. They're the best card so far, right? Best card, best performance so far from a few people. RBE is close second, but when we say close second, I want to say RBE and Yore are kind of tied. Reason why? Yore has battles that we haven't seen yet that they shot for the app, right? That I feel like they're good.
Man, that app shit is so. Oh my god.
We will get into that now. Yore and RBE are tied, but I give the edge to RBE a little bit, right?
I still feel like RB is having definitely a better year than them because ain't not one of them battles I wanted to cut on.
Let me think about it.
You can't perform that bad after being number one league and all that other stuff. You cannot perform that bad. Not one of those battles. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut on. Like, no, bro.
Nah, I think like
what was it? 0 for 4, 0 for 5.
Not really. I think Kings and Queens was a hit.
Kings and Queens? When
they did like the
this year?
Yeah.
When?
Kings and Queens. The headline was Charlotte Clips and Jazz, Miss Hassel versus Tay Rock. Who else was in the card? Now I'm forgetting.
No, I feel like that's older. That's older. That wasn't this year.
That was this year. That was their first pay-per-view for this year.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't do a whole pit.
That's still not a great card because we don't remember nothing from those cards.
Hold on.
Like I don't remember.
But I remember that it was a good card.
But
the
DNA this year?
The DNA versus KCJ. I like they had battles.
That did. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's why they had a great card.
It's still not. I don't think that was a great card. But
yeah, I'm not saying. I'm saying we like there are. Plus, also, I feel like this is one thing I kind of noticed with what Yara is doing is probably because of like inflation and caffeine kind of choosing to cut like their budget and stuff, and caffeine trying to make a whole different change into their platform. I think URL this year is trying to get their funds back. Like getting their funds. That's why we saw less pay-per-view. I think they've done 3 pay-per-views battles so far, including Born Legacy 13. And most of the battles that they did with app events, or you see them when you go there, like how they used to do when they didn't like them years that they kind of backed off from the gas. Like when the years that King of the Dot took over for like 1 year. But I feel like 2024, I think they're going to come out with the bang. I don't know if I'm correct, but I feel like 2024 is going to be Uriel is going to go back on top. but it's not gonna be that big gap. It's gonna be like close. So for RBE, this is what I want to say. Since we talking about RBE, man, RBE, y'all, and one thing, if y'all do the ill will versus him, y'all gotta make a better card. Y'all gotta, y'all gotta put some people of your own people on that card, but don't put them as like the like. Don't put like 7 battles in. But this, we don't want to see 7 battles on the card. Make it 5 for 4. That's cool. But two of those battles, make not the first battles, but like some of the battles, middle battle. One first battle, one in the middle. Make your own people battle each other. Market those people. Like how y'all marketing Ill Will and He-Man's going on Breakfast Club marketing. Y'all gotta do that. We gotta hear from your own people that y'all develop. Talking crazy. Right.
Yeah.
That's my only gripe with RBE. I have nothing else bad to say to RBE, but that's my only gripe. And now, but I feel like Battlerap is getting good again near the end of the year. We got some good battles coming up. We don't know about URL, but other leagues looks great. RBE. We got Easy versus Disaster. We might see Easy again at the end of the year again. But I don't think Easy is gonna come in the end of the year again, since one thing Easy does every year, he takes 3 battles. So Disaster gonna be his 3rd battle this year, and I think he's gonna shut it down for the whole year. Oh,
No, I think he's gonna come one more time
Chrome.
on Chrome.
All right.
He's gonna do his manager a solid.
And now I think another announcement that it was super slight. Tay-Rock is battling Real Deal on his own card. I think in August, if I'm not mistaken. So one thing I think that's what I was gonna say. I think maybe that's where him and Easy fell off, because Easy had a Real Deal on his card, and people wanted Tay-Rock to battle Easy Real Deal on the Trenches 2 card. But Tay-Rock was like, nah, I want to bet him on my card. I have my own league. So now we kind of said that before. So that's officially announced.
Tay-Rock also wants to deny the fact that he is not the best battle rapper in the world. Another poll went out, and Easy was voted the best battle rapper in the world by a landslide. And Tay-Rock was on an interview that just got uploaded maybe a couple hours ago. Said, hey, he's not the best, because if you talk about this, and this, he's not the best, blah, blah, blah. Now, I don't know about y'all, but this nigga's capping. This nigga's crazy. Hey, I love Tay-Rock, but he's bugging. Yo, it's clear. It's clear.
This year, yes. Easy might be the best. This year.
Tay-Rock just battled.
This year, yes.
Nothing we cared about.
This year is yes. This year is gonna be Easy. If Easy doesn't win Champion of the Year, I don't know who. But Easy, no. Wait. Hold on. Let me think about that. No,
Easy don't. Then it gotta be Big K.
I can't give it to Easy or Big. It's a 3-way race. I just thought about it. It's a 3-way race.
Who's the third person?
Twerk. Twerk has been wilding this year. I can't just ignore what Twerk has done.
He got the 2-on-2, and he got what else?
He has the 2-on-2. He has the Kofi Brown battle. Right. He has the next battle when he went crazy on next. Right. He has Civil War when he battled Real Sick. Went crazy on Real Sick.
So you want him to be ranked above?
I say it's a 3-way race. we're gonna go by this way. I'm going by right. This is why I'm going by. I'm going by material, how dominant they were against the opponents, right? And I'm going by dominance, material,
But the
and
only way he would have
effort.
lost some of those battles is if he even choked.
That's
Like you said, Coffee and real sick. Like that was his threats. Like
yes, but
other than the
no,
2-on-2,
but now let me say this. This we gonna since we say that right,
Big
but
K had to face Mook. Like, and I
yeah,
know I'm
let's
not a
be
Mook.
honest.
I hate Mook.
Let's be
Not
on.
hate, but
Let's be honest. Mook can if we put Mook and Twerk is watching Mook.
I know.
Bad,
I would say that.
badly,
That's no, but I'm saying
badly.
that
Like,
I'm
but this
saying
what
that
I'm
people
saying.
is gonna vote him higher because he battled Mook.
Yes, I know that. I'm not saying.
This nigga, we're not comparing real sick to Mook.
I'm not saying. I might.
I might think Mook is trash, but
I
I'm not
might.
gonna do that.
I might. I feel like
Hey,
I might put music above Mook. I might put music above Mook, rapping wise and writing. But this
I
one.
would, but the status is important when you
Yeah,
talk
I'm
about
not.
rapping.
I'm not saying that. This is where I'm going with it. You see, I'm not thinking about status. I'm not thinking about their opponent. I'm thinking about how they look when they battle their opponents. Right? Easy battled He-Man, right? That was He-Man first battle in like a couple years. Easy 1-2-1. The first was He-Man, easy 1-2-1 in some people's eyes. In some people's eyes, it's a debatable battle. But in my eyes, it's 2-1. It's 2-1 either way, but I gave it to Easy because of the third. Easy went crazy in the second. He-Man went crazy in the first. So it was 1-1 going to the third. People didn't like He-Man's third, but I liked it. That's my opinion, preference, my own opinion and my preference. But I had Easy with a slight edge. It's a good battle. Rewatch value is there if you want to go and ignore the bullshit from the crowd. That's me, right? He battled Real Dollars, another good battle. He didn't watch Real Dollars. He had a good battle, debatable battle, like a 3-1 gentleman's, a 2-1 gentleman 3-0, but it was a debatable battle. You can argue that Real Dollars put a fight in Philly, but he Easy kind of had like the Philly crowd, you know, right? He's about a battle disaster. You're gonna see how he looks like disaster against disaster. When BK comes, BK beat people argue that he beat A Ward, but he did lose a round to A Ward. Right? This is where I'm going. I'm going by. We are not going by looks. I'm going by dominance. He beat Mook, lost another round he there. Now, when we look at Twerk, Twerk hasn't lost a round so far in 2023. In 2023, Twerk looks when Twerk wears that vest, look like how we say when we say John when John wears a vest is unbeatable, right?
Yeah.
Twerk, since he started wearing that stupid vest that he's been wearing or different kind of vest, that nigga is unbeatable. He's coming prepared. He's talking crazy to smack. He's making people literally feel quit. Literally, Coffee literally quit. Coffee asked him not to rap. That's how bad Twerk was beating Coffee. Coffee got beat 3-0 with Twerk 2.5 rounds. I'm just saying. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is dominance, but I mean, it's a dominance against people that he should beat.
You think he should have beat Real sick did good, look good though. Against Keishan, look good.
I will put up dominance against niggas I'm supposed to be too.
But
In Apex and all that other shit. Like I'm nice at Apex, but if I play bronze players, you already know the vibes. Like, nah,
like
bro. I'm
me,
not saying that Coffee and all those other people are bronze, but like,
now
come on, bro. Come on.
we ain't gonna
Yeah,
say.
coffee definitely not bronze. I'm not
Yeah,
doing
I
that.
was
I'm a
gonna
coffee
say,
fan.
Coffee is a like up there in the females, so that's why I say he dominant. Now I'm saying it's a three-way man rush. We want to see what's Twerk's next matchup, right? Twerk's next matchup is gonna tell us a lot because I'm talking big matchup, like on Euro. Not he's taking other people, giving people shots. That's it. But on Euro, he has, I think he has a next matchup, Summer Madness. He might be on Summer Madness. So what's his next matchup on Summer Madness gonna be? That tells us if he dominates that, it's gonna be. We can argue this is a three man race. BK, maybe four if you put a will in that conversation. But BK might give an edge over a will, right? So yeah, but that's it. I don't know if we have, but best battle rapper this year. I understand people want to say easy. I understand it. This is a good battle rapper, but I might give it to BK.
I would say easy. Strength of schedule and
Mm-hmm.
also performances. I would say easy.
Strength.
Big K is a close. Big K is a close, but
Yes, but
like
how? See,
you have
if
to
now
realistically
this is where I'm gonna say.
feel like what's his name is good, and I don't feel like he's good. So
No,
that's
this is
just
where I'm gonna say though. For BK, why give BK the edge? He beat the one person that people hasn't beat it. He has a clear win on somebody people don't have a clear win on. A-Ward. He beat A-Ward. He's the only person who has a clear win on, well, arguably has a clear win on A-Ward. Let's be honest. How many people can say that? Gaethje can't say that shit. So if we're gonna be honest, strength, and he beat A-Ward when A-Ward was coming out of his dangerous form where he's beating everybody. So I'll give a strength of schedule. I'll give it to BK because he better A-Ward on pick on A-Ward just came out of whooping people in his dangerous form. Easy, why I'm not giving it to Easy? Better than Heyman just came. Heyman just was promoting his freaking TV show. Hasn't battled in 2 years. Mook, the same thing. I think when was the last time we saw Mook? 2 years? No, I said Mook.
we seen Mook.
No. Reed Dollars. When was the last time we saw Reed? 2 years ago or a year ago?
It was a year. It was a year or two.
Yeah.
Mook was Summer Madness 11.
Yes.
He had one more person though after that, right? And it was like a small card, I think.
He better.
He had another battle after Mook.
Easy has
I think.
no. He now has Disaster, and we know Disaster hasn't battled. I think in a year. So if we gotta say strength and schedule, I'm gonna give it to a BK. I'm like, it's me personally. I'll give it to BK.
Nah, at the end of it all, they're gonna say it. You know, they're gonna have a stream probably January, February, bro. This nigga got Disaster.
Hold
This
on.
nigga has Hitman. This nigga has Reed. Come on, come on. And what's the other battle? He had one more. Like it's just nah. I'm giving it to him.
Hold on. This is how we
And
gonna.
it's not Philly bias.
This is where this is how we gonna do this. We got big mama. How do you spell BK? because I'm trying to figure out how the fuck am I gonna see his battles if he's not on verse track. Bro, I spelled it that way and he didn't show up. Is Big on best tracker? Oh, I don't see it. Oh, right here. So BK has T-Rex next. He had Mook, A Ward. He had Eddie I, 40 Kyle. Wait, that's last year. Never mind.
Yeah, they got the same
So
amount, right?
he has A Ward in 2023. Mook, T-Rex in the next battle, right? Then he's gonna have Easy has $3, Hitman, and Disaster, right?
I think Easy got the better schedule.
Uh,
I'm not a Disaster fan, but I ain't a Mook fan either. And Mook, I don't know. And they said he was alright. He was pretty good. It was debatable.
yes, that's
So
where
he got Mook. I don't think Rex is that great either, but that could be just preference. But Mook, Rex, I mean, it's debatable. It's always going to be debatable because they're like battle rap darlings, But Mook, Rex, and what was the other name? A Ward. A Ward is a big one.
yeah,
A Ward is
that's what
definitely a big one.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He might.
Yeah.
That's where he's gonna get the strength to schedule over East because. All right, I'm.
It's. I mean, it's up. It's up. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see when the year ends.
yeah,
And plus, we don't know how their performances is going to go. They might smoke whoever their next opponent, and it's
yeah,
like, all right, it's clearly him.
yeah.
So,
But yo, one thing I noticed, Easy doesn't have enough views.
well, compared to BK,
No, just since he became starter. No, he hasn't got past 500 views, 500,000 against $3.
well, yeah, it's hate there. It's
I want. I
and
don't.
plus, I don't think Reed is the one that we really wanted to see, but I mean, it's good for Phil, so it did its thing. But I don't think Reed was the one that we really wanted to see. I think it was I think he did 3 million because Hitman is Hitman, and
I think it's
then
him, bro. Him and average 2 million views, but if we're gonna be
it's
honest,
Hitman. He's the like as far as views, we talking the greatest battle rapper ever.
yeah, bro, that
It's
nigga,
either him or Arsenal
views wise is him, Arsenal, or Charlie.
or Charlie.
Him, no, it's him, Arsenal, Charlie, and Surf.
Charlie don't even do the numbers that they be doing for real.
Nah, but
Surf is the one that's the sleeper, and it's crazy because Surf, you won't believe it, but Surf only got like 20, I think 5 battles or some shit. Max. This thing has a max of 20 something battles, and he has way more views than a lot of people.
yeah,
Same thing with Conceited, mad views, and he only got like 10 battles.
I think him and too. Him and has like less battles than most of them.
Yeah. Niggas be doing numbers. But yeah, I think it's only at 300,000 for a little bit. He did 300,000 in 2 days. That's not bad. It's not bad, especially for Reed. Like come on, we all know in the battle rap community, Reed is respected, but we're not really looking for a Reed battle. That shouldn't even be
Bro,
considered disrespectful. But we're not looking for a Reed battle.
so him has 36
Pleasure.
battles. He has 81 million views. Averages is 2 point, he averaged like 2.2 million views per battle. Right? So yeah, that man makes view. Yeah, he makes yeah. That nigga averages views. He made it a Bill Collector 5 million view battle. Made Terra a 3 million view battle. Vacation.
Yeah, we don't even listen with him. We don't even gotta talk views for.
Yeah, like he makes people views. One thing he can do is gives you views. Now let's look at we just gonna look at bro. There's 800 something idiot Sue motherfucking Surf. So we gonna look at Sue Surf. Sue Surf has 23 battles. This is why Sue Surf, and most of if we're gonna count the battles that are on the app, this view count is gonna be up. But he has 22 battle. He has 23 battles. He has 55 million views. Averaging 2.4 million views per battle. Alright. Gives you 4 million views. Romney 2 million views. T-Top 2 million views. Shug 1 million views. Rex, that was the only battle that doesn't look like it has a million views. Ever, that's another battle with no million views. Calico 1 million views. Tay-Rock 3 million views. He-Man 10 million views. That's crazy. Y'all know how crazy these two are. Like when they get together, they make 10 million views. That's how big these two people are. But yeah. But with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you guys for. I think we are now on what, almost 3,000, 2.4 million, 2.4 thousand views. Subscribe.
2.4. That's a lot.
Two.
That's a lot.
Yeah, 2.4 thousand subscribers. If I'm not mistaken, you know.
Last time we talked about it was at 2,000. So
Yeah.
2.4. Thank you. Thank y'all for the
So
support. Keep subscribing. Tell
we
your
are
friends.
2,350,000 views, subscribers on wentoveryahead. We want to say thank you
Yeah.
guys for the subscribing, support.
Tell your friend. If your friends don't know, tell them.
Yeah, tell them that we got a podcast that's popping right now. Uh, and that's it for I think I want to say that's it for the episode. You know. Yeah, that's it, man.
Good vibes. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for the support.